Mike, would you like to discuss anything in particular regarding the post, what I am presenting?
No, it's just general interest. I've been doing a little bit of MicroPython with
Oh, nice.
ESP32 and ESP8266. So I'm just generally curious what you're up to.
Right, I'm merging the web services, especially AWS Lambda EC2 services to the T part. So while teaching students, most students ask about the hardware requirements or can they build low cost solutions. So I'm working with the basic hardware setup, the connection to web services. So like if I can tell one case study, this interesting project brought by my student. She was planning to put a GPS or a GSM system on the railways in India to track them. So I said, that's not a necessity. We can use the data. So we hosted the web scraping code on Python. From there, we use the data to generate a real-time location so that we can intimate in the stations, railway stations, or crossings also. So that way I'm trying to merge the web services. So little bit of that, not solid in web services, but pyserial is very interesting. Pyserial, Flask, requests, beautiful soup, uh, very helpful, especially for reducing the hardware cost. And same way for agriculture also, or even for air quality monitoring. Air quality monitoring systems are very costly, especially in India. Uh, it's say if I can tell in dollars, some 200 to $300. For large cities, collecting it from various places is a big task. So once we collect, we'll put it on the server. From there, everywhere they can collect the air quality index or even temperature, precipitation. We have these websites. Unfortunately, we don't have the APIs for many of our Indian websites. So right now I'm using scraping methods, plus a little bit about pyserial. Mike, any thoughts? Or I guess these things are pretty confusing, but because I'm a teacher, I keep interacting with the students. I keep bringing the things to as basic levels as possible. I guess we have another guest, Killian.
I will say with my experimentation with ESP32, I mean, pyserial usually gives me fits of trying to get that configured.
Okay. What I do is I cast the values. Most oftenly, the problem is with objects, integer types, float types. So I keep converting them between one type to another type. Sometimes that helps. Maybe while writing the data to microcontroller, instead of sending the string, sometimes I play with integer or floated values, or break them and merge them at the microcontroller. But I agree, pyserial is a little bit of even setting it up is a big task.
Yep. Yeah, I'll
And
try splitting the types up.
so even Google Colab installing the dependencies for pyserial is a big task. Many different services are coming in. So I'm thinking of creating a basic environment which can be hosted anywhere. Right now working on that part. And again, if not pyserial, directly to the microcontroller, we can scrape the data. we can skip the pyserial part. From Python hosted website, we can take the data directly to the microcontroller. That is also one option. Pyserial, good for like I have indicated in this part. If we have images, videos, or lots of data to be communicated for say a small area, some radius of 500 meters or so, pyserial does its job. But again, like you said, it's a tough task. For basic works, it's good. And again, pyserial alone won't help. Many times I use Pillow also, imaging library, and some machine learning tools also. This is about a bit of this and that. There is no single solution. I hope, Mike, I'm not confusing the things.
Nope, sounds good. Makes sense to me.
Yeah,
are you
but
going to talk about which microcontrollers you're using in your case study?
as of now, I'm sticking to Node MCU, which uses 8266.
Okay.
Main reason is our students can't afford costlier hardware. So ESP8266 with built-in Wi-Fi. Earlier, used to work with Raspberry Pi.
I have. I mean, when I tried to do MicroPython with the ESP8266, I mean, it was, and it's been a couple of years since I've tried, so things have probably improved, but I just didn't get very good performance.
Luckily, you are into corporate work, so maybe trying out new things will be a problem. I will put in a word with my students. Hopefully, some of them come up with a good comparison. What are the updates in the past few years? But right now, I'm sticking with Python because of the versatile libraries it has. Some twitch here and there. Many things can be done. Yesterday in a lightning talk, demonstrated how to analyze music and create a disco jockey. Very simple stuff. Pyserial helped a lot. Hello, Macy. Glad to have you here. Let me know if I can clarify any part of the posters.
Did you say you were using some type of pollution sensor?
Yeah.
Which do you know which sensor that was?
I think BHT11. Let me do a quick search. I'll confirm the actual configuration. I keep working with a lot many sensors, but it's a good one. Means provides ppm of 10 and lower also. Particulate matters.
But can you say that again? What was the part number of the sensor?
Yeah, just confirming.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just going through the report, students report. Yeah, HPM. I just post a link for the reference. Finding my track. Yeah, poster 2. Yes. This is the advantage and disadvantage of teaching. I can ask my students to work on the things,
Yes.
but I don't exactly remember the data sheets and part numbers.
Yeah, no, I thought you might know. So,
Yeah, I just posted it on the Discord.
okay. Well, thank you for your insights. I'm going to jump over to another session.